G2A.com is the best way to get cheap CD keys, guys, and now they're coming with G2A Deal, a monthly subscription service. Click the link in the description for more info. What is up, guys? Old Line Games here, back with another video, and today we are taking a look at a sick AMD Ryzen build. Not actually building it, can't afford any of these parts, but we're gonna talk about like this hypothetical build, I guess. I don't know. You know, like we're just basically parting out to see how awesome it can be. So obviously we're going top of the line, and surprisingly top of the line, it's only going to cost you $500 here. That is correct. 8 cores, 16 threads, 4 gigahertz turbo, $500. Let's go. Intel, get annihilated. This thing will destroy a 6900K. It's been proven in benchmarks, both single core performance and multi-threaded performance. And it's the top of the line AMD. It's going to be coming out March 2nd. Tons of people are going to be picking it up. It's one of the best bang for your buck productivity and content creation processors, but it can also hold its own gaming with that 4 gigahertz clock speed and more APIs using more cores, more threads. It's going to be the perfect processor. We're sticking with a red theme with this build because AMD Team Red, gotta go with it. So here we have the ASRock X370 Fatality board with a little bit of red lighting there. I'm not 100% sure whether that's RGB or not, but you have the 2 PCIe slots, which is something we're going to be needing here. I'll tell you why in a second, actually. So we're going to be needing that, as well as all 4 RAM slots and the Ryzen socket. So yeah, that was a bit of foreshadowing. But here, this is where the sales come in, guys. And if you're watching this video, like these are great deals too. So even if you're not interested in the build, just look at these deals. R9 Fury from $320 all the way to $235 after rebate. And here, it's going to be worth cutting out the little box, the little cardboard thing off the back of your box, because it's going to get you $20 more. $235 for a Fury. Guys, this is crazy. So, obviously, that will save a lot of money. We're going to be throwing 2 of those in. Two. And you know R9 Furies draw a lot of power. We'll get to that later. We also scored a deal on the PSU, but we'll get to that later. So go to Newegg right now. Look at this R9 Fury. Even if you don't give a crap about Ryzen, this will be one of the best bang for your buck GPUs right now at this price. $320 at $330, I wouldn't say it's worth it, but at almost $100 off, it's most certainly worth it. So here we're going to get into our storage. Now this is going to be our mass storage for like programs, footage. This is more of like a video content creation PC, I guess, but it can also, like, these will hold their own at 4K 100%. So can the CPU. So 4K gaming and 4K content creation, whatever you want, this can do it all. So here we're gonna see 4 terabytes, $7 off, still saving a little bit of money. And yeah, 4 terabytes of storage will be plenty. This is it's meant to be surveillance, so I'm not sure how I'm not sure what that quite means, but like it's a drive. We'll take it. So next we have the power supply. Now this is another thing I really got a good deal on. So right here we have a Rosewell 1000 watt 80 plus bronze semi-modular power supply for only $100. This is 50% off, $100, guys. And if you guys are trying to get ready for new CPUs, Vega actually uses an 8-pin and a 6-pin, as some YouTuber that was at the Ryzen press conference either today or yesterday showed the power supply. So like if you're trying to get step up your power supply game for Vega, if you want to run those in Crossfire or whatever, also a very good power supply. 80 plus bronze, semi-modular, you know, it's really good. And honestly, it's a good place to save on a little bit of cost in this build. Next, we have another sale, DDR4. This is 16 gigs, 2x8. We're going to be picking up 2 of these sets and occupying all 4 of those RAM slots. So we're going to have a total of 32 gigs. That's plenty for gaming and also a substantial amount for multitasking and content creation. So not much else to say about this, guys. Pretty standard stuff in terms of memory, and it's using DDR4 3000 because Ryzen supports DDR4. So another reason to go Ryzen. And then here is another great deal we got. $50 off on a 480 OEM SSD SATA 3. It's gonna give you really good speeds. SanDisk is a really reputable company, and at a great price, 480 gigabytes. That will be a boot drive, and it can actually hold a lot of programs, and even some games if you want. So perfect. And then finally, I think the CPU, the motherboard, and the case are the star of the show. Actually, everything's the star of the show. You got 2 Furies in there. What am I saying? Everything's the star of the show. So to top it all off, we have the Deep Cool Genome ROG Red and Black RGB edition. It has built-in RGB lighting and a built-in AIO cooler, so you can overclock the Ryzen CPU on the X370 chipset, guys. This is so cool, and it's gonna be so cool. Like, honestly, there better be an actual Ryzen build in this. Look, so you have the all-in-one pump cooler right there, CPU cooler, and that'll give you good temps. Reservoirs on the front. Also, that's a good look. Like, that thing just looks so nice on the front. And it's going to give you some decent airflow, and you know you're going to need it because of those 2 Fury X's outputting all that heat. But you have the RGB, you have this little remote, that's how you do it. You have the lit up red thing, RG certified, plenty of space for all of your components, built-in rad, all those goodies for sure. See, look, 1000 power supply. It's fully modular, but we're saving $80 on ours. So yeah, so all of these prices with all of these sales will get you this for under $2,000. 4K content creation / gaming for under $2,000. All thanks to that amazing price on the Ryzen and the amazing sale on the Furies. So so I think this is an insane AMD build for Q1 at least. I'm not sure when Vega's coming out. As soon as Vega comes out, obviously it's going to be preferred to these Furies because they'll almost certainly have better power usage, and I don't know, they're just, and obviously better performance, but like I think it's just going to be much preferred and probably more cost effective if Ryzen is any hint at what they're doing for the budget game right now. So I would say right now, if you really want an AMD build, this is the best you can do. Obviously, you could like not be as stupid and save a little bit more money, but we saved $382 on sales, guys. So if you pick this up right now, you can get this for under $2,000, $1,978 to be exact, and with a Windows key that still comes in. If you go to Kingwin, it still comes in a little bit under $2,000. So you're gonna get 4K gaming, high frame rates. Just absolutely great experience, and the looks, oh my gosh, look at this case. Look at this case. There's not much else I can say, guys. So this was our Ryzen build, not actual build, Ryzen part list. It's best in the game right now if you want to use those awesome 8 cores, 16 threads, and want to do it supporting AMD and using all AMD parts where we can, except like I know AMD does make some RAM and some, I think they make an SSD, but yeah, those probably wouldn't be as good performers and expensive. I'm talking about CPU and GPUs. So what can I say about this, guys? I mean, this would just be a dream PC for me, honestly. I know, I guess what would be a true dream PC would be to have all this with the Vega. That would be the true dream setup, honestly. But I think I'm seriously considering upgrading to Ryzen, guys. Like, I don't know if you watch, I would like to do more streaming, to be perfectly honest. And I don't know if you watched my last Battlefield stream, but about like 30 minutes through, everything just went straight to hell. And I later determined it was a combination of not enough RAM, because I was running like OBS, Chrome, Battlefield, so the DDR4 will certainly help with that. But it was also just 4 cores. I have a pretty good i5. It's decently overclocked. I can't do that much. Also, I know in my Hyper-V's build, I had like a stock cooler on it, but that was just a placeholder because I was loaning out my actual cooler. It's the 212 Evo, and I don't know, I have a pretty decent overclock. I'm not trying to push it too hard because I don't want to fry anything, but you know, 4 cores, decent clock. It just won't keep up with these extra threads and cores, and I think that would be a very valuable upgrade if I want to speed up video production and get better quality captures, like using OBS and stuff. Just in general, this will be so much better for that, and I think it'll be really worthwhile and also really cost effective. So those are my thoughts. I urge you to check out other YouTubers' videos who actually went to the Andy conference, and yeah, that'll be it, guys. Peace out.